welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. Right, I'm just getting into the live chat a second. So for those of you who are watching this back, if you want to keep up with the chat and the conversation during this live stream, then if you go to your description bar, click on live chat, and then that will bring up the comments as we get them. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, come on. It just looks like my YouTube is having a moment. Brilliant. Just what we need. Okay, let's try again. Why is it not letting me into this? I think we're good with the internet. Yeah, we're good on there. So why is it doing this then? This isn't good, is it? I'm not doing very well. Hi, Debbie. Hi, sweetheart. So I can see the chat. Can you see me on your screen, Debbie? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jessica. Can you ladies see me? Because a card. Yeah, you can see me. Okay, well, we've been having issues with the computer anyway. I'm just going to try getting into YouTube one last time. I'm really sorry about this. Yeah, it's not letting me view it on my screen, but if you guys can see me, then it's fine. So long as I can see the chat, then I'm not too worried. So what I'll do then is, because I don't need to see you know, because I don't need to sort of look at the screen, what I'm going to do is just, you know, look at the monitor where I can see the comments. The only thing is that I won't be able to see sort of how zoomed in I am. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Mary. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Perfect. Well, so long as you guys can see and hear me, then, you know, I'm not too worried about my monitor screen. Okay. So tonight I'm going to be working on a whip from Mythographic Paradise. This is by Fabiana Attanasio. Absolutely stunning book. And I was sent this, I think it was Christine. Was it Christine who sent this to me? I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, I'm really sorry. I don't know. Normally I put my my gift notes inside. I stick them on the inside covers, but it doesn't look like I've done it on this one. So the page I started a little while ago was this one. but just put some washi tape just to, you know, keep this page in the book. So yeah, I'm just going to be working on this one tonight. I finished a huge double page spread that has been a whip for the longest time, and it was also a buddy colour with my beautiful friend Penny, and that was from Mythomorphia by Kirby Rosanes. I finished that one today, so I'm just in the mood to get some pages finished because I seem to be doing pretty good at that at the moment. So yeah, I hope that's all right with you, if you don't mind me working on another whip tonight. Hi Joyce, hi sweetheart, thank you for joining. Hi Carol, hello my lovely. Hiya Sue, hi sweetheart. Oh, thank you, I've missed you too. I really have missed you, hon. It's so nice to be back among friends. It's a really good feeling, and I need that right now. So thank you so much for joining. It's really, really lovely to see you all. How are you all? How's everyone's day going so far? I'm going to zoom you in a bit more. Let's see. I don't know what this is going to look like on your screens because obviously I can't see you on my monitor, so if it's too zoomed in or not zoomed in enough or whatnot, if you guys could just sort of give me a shout and let me know, I would really greatly appreciate that. Our I mean, we were given this computer for free, so I can't complain, but we are having major issues with it at the minute. Just having everything going wrong at the moment, but then saying that, I think that's pretty normal for this house, to be honest. But our tumble dryer set fire over the weekend, so yeah, the little ones situation, and they were great, they were fine. Hi Dawn, hi sweetheart, thank you for joining. Oh, it makes a nice choice. Oh my goodness, a nice change, Joy. It really does, sweetheart. It really does make a nice change. Normally, I am. Oh well, I'm out of frame. There you go. Where was I colouring that bit? Here. Okay. Okay. What I'll do is I'll just have to sort of keep an eye on, you know, just sort of keep checking my phone screen to make sure that you can see what I'm doing and see what I'm up to. But yeah. So like I said, we just wrote a letter to the little ones' teachers explaining, you know, that we're really sorry they're not in full uniform due to our tumble dryer setting fire. We've ordered a clothes error, and that should be here tomorrow. But we just, you know, we just can't get a tumble dryer right now. So, oh, I mean, we've kind of known for, I think, you know, maybe a couple of weeks that the computer isn't doing great, but like I said, it's a very old computer anyway, and we were given it second hand. I think it was last year we were given it, towards the end of last year maybe. Hi Mandy, hi sweetheart. Thank you for joining, my lovely. It's really good to see you. Hi Lynn. Hi sweetheart, thank you for joining. How are you doing, my lovely? Yeah, so it's just like, oh, everything at the minute. You know, but then, you know, it's like Aaron and I were talking earlier, and it's like, it just really do need a break, because it's, I think we're both just reaching our breaking point now, where it's like, you know, come on, enough is enough, you know. Anyway, enough of all that. Enough of all that. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Mandy. I'm all right. I'm all right. Same rubbish, different day, you know. I think we all know how that goes sometimes, don't we? So all I'm doing at the minute is just going in on some of these finer details with an Arteza Inconic fine liner. For the sky, that was done with Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. And then the base of the whales and the buildings were done with an alcohol marker. And then I don't know if you can see, but these sort of bits of gold here in the sky, excuse me, they were done with oh my goodness, brain fart. Oh, a Uniball Signal metallic gold gel pen. Oh, so yeah, I'm just putting in some of these really tiny little details. I'm just going in with a fine liner for that. I'll probably do a bit of shading on the buildings tonight. I think what I want to do on the clouds is maybe add like a pinky, maybe like a fuchsia kind of colour, but kind of only a tiny bit of like the deeper colour, and then just have a tiny little bit of that deep fuchsia, and then just blend it out to nothing, and then just go over all the lines on the clouds in white. So yeah, and then the rest of the other little bits and pieces will just be like gel pens and fine liners and whatever I think works best for the pages. Oh, nice, Lynn. Lovely. Which picture did you decide to do, sweetheart? Lynn. Me too, Lynn. Yeah, they're a regular occurrence with me. Oh yeah, I don't think there's a day that goes by where I don't have a brain fart at some point or other during the day. Maybe this wasn't the best page to do in live stream, because some of these bits are so fiddly. I feel like I need to really get my face mushed up into the book to see what I'm doing. Okay, tell you what, let's just fill in some of these windows a minute. So I'm going to use fine liners for some of this as well. I'm not going to stress too much about like shading in windows and stuff. I'll just do that with fine liners. Am I on camera? Yeah. I do, Mandy. Yeah, I do, sweetheart. I don't have, the only one I don't have anymore is Secret Garden. Because the replacement copy I got was really yellow, and I was just like, and I don't know, I just, yeah, I haven't kind of, yeah, gone back to it, to be honest. I'm sure, because I had that copy with Enchanted Forest as well. I ordered a replacement copy, and the paper in it was, well, the first one that I received, it had actually been coloured in. I ordered it from eBay because it was a little bit cheaper than Amazon, and it was supposed to be a brand new copy. Well, I received it and there were 6 pages coloured in it. So I was just like, yeah, no. So I can't. But that was my favourite of Johanna's books for the longest time. So I kept it because even now I still love that book. But the Secret Garden that I had, yeah, it was just I thought, you know, I don't know about this, you know, with the paper. So I just, whoops, oh, what am I pressing with the book? Oh my goodness, what have I done? Okay. Yeah, so I don't have that one. I think I would still like to get another copy, just that I have full set. But I think if I did get another copy of Secret Garden, because a lot of that is intricate, I remember when I had, because that was like my first ever adult colouring book. It was, I had Secret Garden and I had Animal Kingdom by Millie Marotta, and they were what started me on like my adult colouring journey, if that makes sense. And oh my gosh, I just used fine liners in those books because that was all I had back in the day from when I used to design tattoos and be at art college. All I had was the Statler Triplus fine liners. But that was fine. It, you know, that was my medium of choice, if you like. And then I received my first set of pencils from my brother for my birthday in 2017. Bless you, Joyce. Oh, nice, Lynn. I still need to record the next part of the colour along for that page. Oh, Mandy, they're beautiful. Magical Jungle is great. I think that's the probably the least detailed, I think, of Johanna's books. Hi, Lisa. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. How are you doing, my lovely? Yeah, Secret Garden's gorgeous, Mandy. I like I said, it's beautiful. But I do think if I had another copy, then I do think I would just go back to using fine liners in it. I mean, you know, maybe I would use, you know, a few other things in it now that I'm a bit more there is definitely something going on up here. Looks like the internet's okay on the telly for Aaron. Oh, bless you, Lisa. That's all right, sweetheart. You do whatever you need to do, my lovely. Whatever's, you know, whatever's easier for you. You never ever have to explain, sweetheart. I do have some news. Hi, Maddie. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, bless you. Love you too. Oh, you're such a dream. Thank you so much, Han. Yeah, I randomly received a call from my GP earlier. I obviously back along, you guys probably remember when I filled in like an online consultation form, which is the way you have to go about things now, about my depression and anxiety, and I just got an automated response back, and it floored me. It really just, yeah, just made me feel like they weren't, you know, they weren't taking me seriously and that they weren't bothered. Well, last week I completed an e-consult form for a completely different issue, nothing to do with my mental health. But when I was filling that in online, it kind of veered off very quickly from what the problem was that I was contacting them about onto all these questions about anxiety and depression. And I thought, well, you know, maybe because I've asked them about it before, they're just maybe seeing, you know, what the situation is now. Anyway, that was that. Well, they were due to contact me by last Wednesday, I think. And it didn't happen. And I just thought, well, great. You know, here we go again. I've contacted them. Nothing back. Just why bother kind of thing. Well, today I I had a call come through on my phone. It said unknown. Now normally, if it's an unknown caller or someone I don't know or a number I can't identify, then I don't have GP. And yeah, asking how he could help me. And I was like, I contacted, like, you know, done an online form. And I was due to be contacted last week. I didn't hear anything, and it was about such and such. But before that, I had reached out for help regarding my anxiety and mental health, and the conversation just went from there. And yeah, they are now, rather than fix the issue from last week, which, you know, it's kind of, because it's been so long, it's kind of I just don't want to go into details, but it's kind of sorted itself out. Yeah, we got onto the subject of my mental health, and I actually spoke to the GP, and I said out loud, I suffer with anxiety and my depression is kicking my butt. And he acknowledged it. And he wants me to do a self-referral to go for CBT, which is a cognitive behavioural therapy, I think. And so yeah, that was kind of like the, you know, the long and short of it. Anyway, I came off the phone and I sat and had like a meltdown. I sobbed, and I was just like, I felt really silly, but I kind of I did behave like a child. Yeah, I sat and cried, and Aaron was like, what's wrong? What are you crying for? And I said, you know, they want me to go for this CBT. Now, a lot of times it can be a huge, want me to leave the house and go for this therapy. That's a big deal. And not only that, you know, obviously that triggered my anxiety, the thought of having to leave the house. But not only that, it's kind of having to sit and talk to someone who I don't know about, you know, personal stuff, I guess. And I'm scared. You know, that's the long and short of it. I'm scared. And yeah, I just sat and cried, and I was like, I you know, and Aaron was like, you know, do you want them to give you medicine for it? And I said, no, I don't want to be medicated for my anxiety. I want that to have to be an absolute last resort. I would rather try natural things first. And it's like Aaron said, well, that's what CBT does. It gives you coping mechanisms and strategies to help you and understand why you're feeling a certain way, and helping how to identify maybe potential triggers and things just to help you. And I was like, okay, all right, I get it, but I'm still scared. I don't know. I just feel like I behaved like a bit of a child, crying, and I don't want to do it. So yeah. Yeah, thank you, Lynn. I mean, it was a big deal. I think having a medical professional now acknowledge it and be like, right, okay, this is what we need to do. Because I've never ever spoken to a medical professional about my anxiety. About my depression, yeah, because that's been a long ongoing thing. But after years of, keeping my just gonna pour myself some cherry aid a second. It was joy. It really was, sweetheart. But at the same time, it was, I don't know, I got really overwhelmed. Because it sounds silly, but it was to me such a big deal. So to have it acknowledged and to be like, right, this is what I want you to do, I was overwhelmed. I was scared. I was relieved to finally have that off my chest and to be able to tell that to a doctor and to have them like, yeah, this is definitely anxiety and we need to get this sorted. I'm just, like I said, I'm scared, Yeah, Aaron said that, Minnie. He said, don't stress out yet because you're going to be probably waiting at least a year. Oh. Thank you so much, Joyce. Yeah, that is exactly how I feel, Oh, thank you, May. I'm so glad it helped your husband. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I guess I just didn't think of it like that, May. I just think it was an accumulation of, all of that today. There was a situation yesterday, and then with, our tumble dryer setting fire over the weekend, and it's just, it's all been going on. Anyway, let's just, I feel like I'm being a Debbie Downer. So, let's let's just change the subject really quickly, shall we? I don't want you guys to think I'm like a miserable, whingy, whiny cow every time you come to visit my streams. All I seem to do is moan and complain. I mean, excuse me, I get fed up with myself, so goodness knows how you guys must feel. You must be like, oh my god, Kate's off again. Here we go. Okay, so let's start shading these buildings a little bit. So like I said, I've already been using my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils. That's how I've done all the background. So I'm going to just continue using them for the buildings. It does, Mary, yeah. Helen. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Oh, bless you, Carol. I think, didn't you ask me the other day, sweetheart, if I had a Sally Berry mandala book? And I was like, no, I don't think I do. I do. I have the one with 300 mandalas in it. I was sat thinking the other night and I'm like, do you know, I'm sure I have got, sorry. Oh, Rush, is she not letting you in? Alan. Bless him, he sat outside Tegan's room crying and she's not letting him in. I think Aaron's got the cat treats out, he's going to try.
It's not working.
Yes, no. All I can hear is like these sad little meows. Oh, bless you, Minnie. It is, Joyce. It really is. Yeah, definitely need to lift some weights before you use that book. Is this like a wine glass, maybe? I think so. Oh, Merlin. Bless him. I don't understand how Tegan cannot open her door to him out there meowing like that. So what have you all been working on over the weekend, and how's your Monday so far? Oh, bless you, Mary. I get it, but I'm just in the mindset that home is my safe place. That's it. The only place I ever want to be is here. I have been pushing myself lately. You know, trying to get out a bit more and do more weekend. I think both Saturday and yesterday I went out for a few groceries. And it was hard, but it was nice to get out for a bit of fresh air. Saturday it was just Emmy and I, and then yesterday it was Emmy, Caden and I. So Tegan was there, she was seeing her dad for an hour, so she had plans. And Aaron's been really, really poorly, bless him. because normally he would, he would do stuff like that, but I didn't. I went and done it, and I'm so proud of myself. But yet, in the same token, I just wanted to get home as quick as I could. I do, Carol, I do. After you mentioned it the other day, and I was like, no, I don't have any mandala books by Sally Berry. Do you know, like, when you sit and you think, hang on a minute, what books have I got from that artist or that company? And I was like, oh my gosh, I do. I have that huge, great big 300 mandala colouring book. So I do have it, sweetheart. Yeah, I do have it. I'm just going to use like Sharpies and gel pens in there, I think. Oh, lovely, Michelle. Lovely. Hi, Amber. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, I guess I didn't think of it like that, Mary, to be honest. But like Saturday when it was Emmy and I going out getting groceries, we cut through like our big local park, and it is beautiful. And I could feel, like on the way back, my heart was, I just felt like my, so I was like, right, let's just stop, take a minute. So we were stood, Emmy and I, we were stood under some of the great big trees looking up and pointing out all the different sort of colours we could see on the leaves. And then we took a couple of pictures of some of the flowers in the flower beds. And it was just a distraction. And whether she could pick up on it or not, I don't know. But it was like, Mummy, if you could be a flower, like a magical flower, and have sparkles and stuff, what colour would you be? So I was like answering, and then I was asking her the same question, and then she was like, that's really good. Okay, so if you had sparkles and gems and jewels and stuff, and it sounds really silly. I don't know if like she was picking up on it or not, but it almost felt like she was trying to keep me grounded and focused, and give me something to concentrate on and to kind of calm my breathing a little bit. Yeah, that might be an idea, Michelle. Yeah. I do think, if that is something that they would be willing to offer, then I think I would bite their hand off. Oh, that's okay, Lynn. No worries, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. Take care, my lovely. And great big hi to your dad for me. Hi, Nick. Hello, my lovely. How are you and Tina doing? I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good weekend. Oh, that sounds lovely, Amber. Nice chilled day at home. Okay, Carol, sorry. Whether she picked up on it or what, I don't know, but bless her heart, she's only 6, but yeah, she was, got me into a conversation about if we were magical flowers, and what would our magic be and stuff. So yeah, it was really lovely. It was really, really nice. Oh, nice, Nick. perfect. So what time is it where you are now? Because here it's 7:45 p.m. So I'll try and figure out the time difference, and if I can make it, then I will. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to work on stream tonight. I've kind of been jumping around in books, you know, recently. Okay, so you're 5 hours behind. Quarter three. Yeah, you're 5 hours behind. So when it's oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure it out. So if it's 2:45 now, so you'll be streaming in 2 hours 15 minutes. Okay, so you'll be streaming at 10 my time. So that's perfect because I'll still be awake then anyway. So if I can make it, I will. Be so nice to catch up with you in a stream. It definitely sounds like. Okay, May, perfect. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, hon. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't sure what to work on, and I've just been kind of skipping around books recently. And this was just one that I had sat on my trolley that I had kind of wanted to work in this month and get this page done. So we'll see. Oh, bless you, Mary. So does anyone else have this book? And if you have, what pictures have you coloured in it, if any? I love it. I think it's such a beautiful book. I was so tempted to start oh my goodness, excuse me. I was so tempted to start another page in here, but I was like, no. Need to finish this one first. Oh, lovely, May. That shawl you made recently, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. I remember showing my daughter and I was just like, look how gorgeous that is. How awesome would it be to snuggle up in that? And she was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I've never ever tried crocheting before. I used to cross stitch. I've been considering pulling my anything, but I'm sure I do still have like remnants from a few kits. But But the reason I stopped is because it would hurt my hands. But I just, you know, it's something I miss. I've just, you know, just recently started thinking, you know, I want to be able to sit and do something like in bed when I'm not up to sitting at my desk. But something other than colouring. I have this one. I have this one. And I have Odyssey, I think. I think they're the two that I have, May. But yeah, there's a page in here. Let me zoom you out a second. I'll show you. I think it's, yeah, it's that one. The page just before it, this one. I just think that is so incredibly beautiful. And then there was another one. I think it's like a guy in a boat, but it looks like it's like taken from a sky. Where is it? That one. There. This one. So it's sort of like a bird eye view. So you're looking down. You've got a guy here in a boat. So you can see sort of like the lines here, like where the water would be, but then you can see all this, like planets and you know, like jellyfish, and then all these little hidden bits and bobs as well. And I just think that is absolutely stunning. Nick, this is Mythographic Paradise by Fabiana Attanasio. Joseph Cattingbang has done a few of the books in this this series as well. But yeah, it's so beautiful. I was sent this as happy mail. I'm so thankful. It's gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much for joining, Lisa. It was lovely to see you, sweetheart. I'll have to catch up with you through email soon. Take care, sweetheart. Lots of love. You have Aqua and Discover. Yeah, the aquatic one looks beautiful. It looks really gorgeous, May. Oh, I know, Minnie, right? It is beautiful. I was so tempted to start that page, and I was like, no, I need to just finish what I'm doing. I'm kind of getting away with myself, you know? But I do think that'll be the next page. They're gorgeous. I do love the look of the Frozen Fantasy one as well. That just looks stunning. Absolutely amazing. And I could just imagine lots of like metallic, like sort of icy blues and silvers and like aqua colours, you know, like watercolour paints and stuff on that one. I just think, oh, that just looks so amazing. It looks so good. I've definitely been enabled with a few shops on Etsy where they do the handmade watercolours. There's two shops in particular, one more so than the other, that I really do want to purchase some paints from. I have a couple in my basket already, but oh my goodness, they just look incredible. Absolutely stunning. So I'm just putting, you know, this darker colour sort of as and where I think it'll look nice. Oh my gosh, May, that would be fantastic. My nan used to sort of knit, and she was such a, such an awesome seamstress. She was amazing. She really was. And yesterday, Emmy was actually wearing a cardigan that my nan, bless her heart, when she was still alive, she knitted it for Tegan. And I think Tegan only wore it once. But I kept it because, of course, my nan made it, and it's. Can I have that? And it's a beautiful, like, dusky raspberry pink kind of colour. And it's big, chunky wool. And it's just lovely. Really, really nice. And I was like, yeah, of course you can. Anyway, even now, that cardigan is still big for her, but even though she's 6, she is still such a little dot, and I just think that's always going to be the case with her. She's yeah, she's such a dinky little thing, bless her. So this cardigan she had on yesterday, she had a top underneath, and she had it on with some skinny jeans, and yeah, this cardigan was it was huge on her. Kept having to roll the sleeves up, like sort of fold the cuffs back. But it looks so cute on her. Like I said, she just needs to try and grow into it a little bit, bless her. Hiya, Hope. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. It's really lovely to see you. How are you doing? Yes, like I said, it was so cute to see her in this little cardigan. It's just looked adorable. The poor little mite, she fell over in school last week. She she came out of school. When was it? Oh my gosh, maybe last Tuesday? Last Tuesday or Wednesday. She came out of school, and I was like, what on earth? She had a graze on her forehead, right down her nose, and all above her top lip. So I was like, what on earth have you done? And she had this fluorescent yellow sticker on her school jumper saying, I bumped my head today. But I said to her, what has happened? And basically her and her little friend were playing with a skipping rope. Anyway, her friend went to run with it, and Emmy tripped. She tripped on it, and she went face first onto the concrete in top of her nose and all above her top lip. And yeah, they just give her a bumped head sticker and a little sheet, saying she'd seen a first aider and that she was okay to stay in school. But I said to Aaron, if she's cut her head like that, and then when she's come out of school she's complaining of a headache, I'm sorry, but giving her a fluorescent sticker saying I bumped my head, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. The school should have contacted us because I had my phone back then too. So yeah, I was not a happy chappy. I'm really sorry. The water bottle that I'm drinking out of is really noisy. Hi Tracy. Hi gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? Verica, hi. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. Oh, bless you, Tracy. Missed you too. Oh, Minnie, do what you need to do, sweetheart. Do what you need to do, sweetheart. You don't have to ask permission. Oh, bless you. Do what you need to do, my lovely. I'll look out for when you've uploaded. Yeah, I was not happy, Joyce. I was pretty angry. Even Aaron said that. He was like, they've give her a bumped head sticker and she's come out with all her head and nose and face cut. And he was like, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, exactly, Minnie. No, she just had like I said, a fluorescent yellow, greeny yellow sticker saying, I bumped my head on it that they had put on her school jumper, and then she had like a little slip that they give them. It says what happened, and then they tick whichever boxes are relevant, and it was bumped head, slight graze, and then when it said like what they had done, applied cold compress, stay in school. No, not when she's banged her head like that and she's come out complaining of a headache and she's got all these cuts on her face. No, that is not safe for her to stay in school. Oh my goodness, you guys talking about crocheting. I would love to make like those really big, thick, chunky knit like blankets you can get, but they're like the really, really thick, like chunky wool. Oh my gosh, that would just. Oh, I love anything like that. I know. When I was little, my mum made. I'm sorry, my gran made. I don't know if it was for me. She made one for me and my brother, or just me. I don't know, but I know she made us like Aran cardigans or Aran jumpers. I can't remember which. And I bugged her for years if she would make me another Aran jumper. And she did. She did. She made it for me. I think I was like 20 or 21. And she did. Bless her heart. And she was like, right, don't ask me to make another one. No worries, Minnie, sweetheart. No worries, my lovely. Yeah, I mean, I can see it from their point of view, Joyce, that there's only so much that they're allowed to do in school or so much that they're able to. But, when she's got like 3 cuts on her forehead and then like, a nasty graze on her nose, and it looked like so sore, this sort of graze and cut thing that she had sort of between the bottom of her nose and her top lip. um and she didn't look well when she came out, and like I said, she was complaining of a headache. She I just wish they had said, look, this, even if they said, look, she's had a fall, they've been so miffed. But the fact that they're like, yeah, she can stay in school, and they just give her like a cold compress, and it's like, no, she's got a headache. What if she had slight concussion? Hi, Heather. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. Anyway, I'm rambling. What's new? That's all I seem to do lately is ramble. I'm sorry, my lovelies. You're not here to hear that. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Joyce. That was my first thing when she said she had a headache, and I was like, oh, you know. I mean, luckily, like, she wasn't sick or anything like that, but it's not the point. I just would have thought it would have been common sense on the school's part to just be like, hey, Emmy's had a nasty fall. This is what she's done. Do you want to come and take a look and see what you think? Or, would you like to come and collect her? Even if they phoned and asked me for my opinion or my advice. but no. Apparently a green sticker is good enough. Yeah, don't need to let the parents know. So yeah, I wasn't best impressed. Oh, that sounds amazing, Amber. I love anything like that, like the sort of thick, chunky, cozy winter snuggly stuff. I love it. I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. Oh yeah, it just makes me happy. Oh, bless you, Heather. I am working in Mythographic Paradise, and this is by Fabiana Attanasio. And I'm just working on a whip. I started this page back in April. So yeah, I'm just working on this tonight, Han. I wasn't sure whether to work on a whip, to start a new page. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and this one was sat on my to try and get this whip done. So I thought, well, why not? I've been doing quite well with getting whips done this month, so I figured, just with it, keep working at it. Yeah, tell me about it, Joyce. Honestly, the sticker is like, yeah, that's that's not going to do anything for them. I know kids love stickers, but it's not going to do anything for them when they've cut all their face and nose. It's just like, guys, come on, seriously. Hi, Azra. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. Hi, Anita. Welcome. Oh, it's lovely to have you. Thank you so much for joining. No worries, Nick. Not a problem. Thank you for joining, and hopefully I'll see you in a bit when you're live streaming. Hi, CBSG. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. It's lovely to see you as always. Oh, thank you, Azra. Oh no. So sorry you've not had a good weekend. Hopefully this week will improve for you, sweetie. How are you enjoying your Hannah Carlson book? Yeah, I don't want to do like really dark shading on these buildings. I do still want to keep them quite light. So I am using quite, sort of quite soft colours. As you can see, like here, this is the base colour of old coat marker that I put down. So it's just, keeping it quite soft and still keeping the buildings light. Because I kind of wanted them to stand out from, sort of from the sky. Oh, bless you, Azra. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know, hopefully it doesn't go too bad, you know. And just take things slowly and see what happens. I think that's all you can do, my lovely. Oh, it sounds like you're enjoying your Hannah Carls on books. Mind you, I am too. I've been really big into the soulmates one, spirit animals. Really big into that at the minute. Although I did pull out seasons earlier because I was kind of looking for kind of simple spring kind of page. I couldn't decide. I put it back and then just went back to spirit animals again. I love that book so much, and it's one of the 10 that I'm trying to complete this year. I don't know if I will, but the way I feel at the minute, I think I've got a lot more chance of completing that than what I have of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which is another one I wanted to finish this year. But we'll see. I'm just, you know, a lot of the time I'm very much like a mood colorist. So I just colour what takes me, you know, what sort of appeals and what speaks to me at that moment. Such a nice feeling to, you know, get some of them crossed off the list. But I know that when we move bedrooms, I'll be going through my entire book collection and just making sure that my list of whips is up to date. Because I'm sure there may be some downstairs that I've missed or that I've overlooked. So we'll see. A journey of life. Is that the Circle of Life one, Azra? Or am I thinking of a different book? Oh, bless you. If other books have gone on sale, then I guess just keep an eye out. Just, you know, keep checking the other ones. Because I figure if the others have gone on sale, then the others probably will eventually too. Circle of Life. Yeah, that is such a beautiful book. It's lovely. Hopefully they'll get that back in stock soon so you won't have to wait too long. It's gorgeous. Let's see. I'm going to go back in with my fine liner, I think. Just hope I'm not getting my face in the way because I don't want that. thank you, Azra. I haven't shaded them yet. I've just give them a really, really pale mist. I just don't think they need an awful lot done to them. I'll definitely shade sort of, you know, the underneath and a little bit on top, but not. I don't want to overdo it. I do want to keep this quite a soft page and not really heavy on shading. So yeah, you know, and I want the clouds to be pink and fluffy and look like candy floss. But I got some gorgeous, like super inexpensive washi tape from Poundland the other day. I think it was like 6 rolls for £1. You don't get a lot on a roll at all. I would be surprised if it's even like 1.5 meters per roll, if that. You know, maybe even 1 meter. You don't get a lot, but 6 rolls for £1. You know, you kind of don't expect much anyway. But yeah, maybe if there's a colour that fits in, I'll see if there's enough to do sort of like a border. This washi tape here is literally just to hold the page in, because the page came out of the book and it didn't even come out on like the perforation bit here. It, you know, it actually came out from the binding of the book. So I just hope that that's not a recurring thing. But if it is, it's okay. I'll just, you know, stick the pages into the book as best I can. Push come to shove, I will see if there's anywhere in our area that I can take it to get it bound, like spiral bound. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I know so many people are loving those pencils right now. I don't have them, but I'm so happy for those of you that have been able to get them. They look fantastic. They do look amazing, and I've heard such good things about them. Yeah, they're supposed to be amazing, aren't they? That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. So, is anyone else working on getting any whips done this month? Or are you one of the lucky ones where you do not have whips? Because I'm hoping that will be me one day. Where the only whips I have are like pages that I'm working on, you know? That's amazing, Michelle. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. I'm still waiting for the YouTube pennies to go into the bank. I know that they say that the oh, you know, I had a message from Google AdSense on Friday. So yeah, YouTube pennies should be due, and then once they are, I'll be ordering a book to fit in with the, you know, the winning decision on the poll. I know May recommended oh, the most beautiful book to me. Oh, I can't think of the guy's name now, but made in a flip through of his book, and I watched that video earlier, and I was just like, yeah, if this is a book you recommended, then yes, I love it. Enabled. Ken Matsuda, that's it. That thing, absolutely breathtaking. And I was just like, oh, I could just imagine doing that with Inktense, and I would use this colour and that colour and blah blah blah. And May's done a couple of pages, and oh, just gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Yeah, I get it, Joyce. I get it. I mean, I've kind of the desk I bought when I had like my little setup downstairs. The desk was really inexpensive, but it served a purpose, you know, and it is still a really beautiful desk. But like I said, super inexpensive, but you know, it done the job. Anyway, I have been perusing for a new desk for when we move bedrooms, because that is where my work area is going to have to be. There is not going to be anywhere else in the house for me to have a spot to have my colouring and work area at. So it's going to have to be in the bedroom. So I've been looking at different desks, and I found one on IKEA. I love it. Aaron thinks it's perfect, but our tumble dryer set fire the weekend. So it's like, yeah, that's going to have to go on the back burner for a bit. We'll get the tumble dryer, and then we'll, you know, reevaluate the desk situation later. It's typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. But yeah, the desk is gorgeous. It's a corner desk like the one I bought, but it has it's a bigger sort of width and length. But then it's got sections that come up from that as well. So where your desk is like this, you've got sections that come up. So you've got like a magnetic backboard facing you with some shelves down the side. And then you've got a side panel. It just, oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. But yeah, like I said, we need to now focus on getting a tumble dryer. So the desk is going to have to wait. So I was just like, oh, it's bloody typical. Find a desk I love, and even Aaron was like, yeah, that would be perfect. You know, it's wonderful. It's really, really great. And it's like, yes, it's not going to happen now. Our tumble dryer was like, nope. Yeah, having whips, it does stress me out, but I have relaxed a lot with them compared to what I used to. So now I just, if I'm not feeling it, it's like, okay, well, like, you know, I'll put it away. And then sometimes, like, I will sit and be like, right, I want to get this done. Other times, just really randomly, I'll be like, oh, I've got a whip in such and such, but I really want to do that, you know? And that is how I felt with the double page spread in Mythomorphia that I completed this morning. That's been a whip for ages, and like I said, it was a buddy colour as well. I felt so sorry because I was like, oh my gosh, Penny, you know, bless her heart, you know, we wanted to do that buddy colour, and I just, yeah, I abandoned it for quite a long time. Well, not abandoned it, but just I just lost my mojo with it, you know. But it felt so good. To complete that page this morning, I was like doing a little happy dance. Hi, Ghislaine. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sweetheart. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I know, May. I know. But the shocking thing as well is that I had a double page spread in Soulmates or Spirit Animals, whichever version of that Hannah Carlson book that you have. And it was the one of like the mermaid with the pink hair and the green skin. And I was just like, I have fantastically screwed this page up. And I do like art journaling on those 2 pages. Guys, I finished those pages this month. So they are 2 whips that were crossed off the list as well, because I don't know about any of you guys, but if you make a list of like your whips or pages or whatnot, do you count a double page spread as one page, or do you count it as 2? Because with double page spreads, I count them as 2. But yeah, I completed that mermaid page. So it's not going to be sat abandoned. She's done. So you will see her in May's completed pages. I was so tempted to film that video yesterday, I think. But I thought, no, we still got, still got a little bit of time left before the end of the month. I might be able to get a few more things done. And here we are. Working on another whip. Oh, thank you, May. Oh, thank you, Ghislaine. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Verica, you count it as 2. Yeah, same. May, you count it as 1. 1 project pending. Yeah, I get that. I just think, well, if it's like 2 pages that make a whole, I count it as 2. Hi, Michelle. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, it's been a bit of a crappy weekend, but hey ho. How are you doing, my lovely? I hope you've had a good weekend. Right, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna be fidgeting with the lighting here now. So there's gonna be, really bad shadows. Of course there is. I'm filling up, so the lighting will be a million times better than what it is in here. You guys must be thinking, we've had so much about this, room move again. We've done these room moves so many times, but we have said to the kids, that's it. When we move rooms this time, that is it. We're not swapping, we're not messing around, because it's just, we're forever moving rooms to try and keep everyone happy, and it's keeping the kids happy, but we like the bedroom where we are at the minute. We like the smaller room, but it's just not, situation with the kids. It's not feasible. But we've said once these rooms are moved, because we're going to be moving every single room in the house to make this work, with the exception of the kitchen, downstairs bathroom and upstairs toilet. So yeah, it's too much. I'm going to finish shading these last, oh, okay, I've got more to shade than I thought I did. Okay, I will finish shading the buildings in my own time. I was going to do the clouds with like watercolour or something, but then that's going to be a whole hoo-ha pulling everything out. Let's work on the whales a bit, shall we? Let's do that. I'll show you guys something different rather than me shading the buildings all night. Oh, that's pretty. Beige. Just trying to see if I've got any kind of like bluish grey colour. What's that? Oh, here we go. There is a colour called bluish grey. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's cool. I'm just going to stick to these three colours. We'll see. Let's see how this transpires. How awesome is that? There's a colour called bluish grey. Perfect. So let's try the blue colour first and do that sort of shading into grey. I think the random sort of bits and pieces hidden in here. I mean, here we've got like a pencil, there's a rugby ball here, candle, bell. Those bits and pieces, I think I'm just going to do those with fine liners. I think that's what I'm going to do on those. No, they're not CBSG. I've done them with the Uniball Signo metallic gold. Let me see. I've got it in here. That's the silver version of it. I'm not sure where I've put my... Oh, the gold is there. Okay. Uniball Signo gold metallic. So that's the one that I've used for these gold bits in the background. Do you know, you've actually given me an idea though. I was saying earlier about using like a washi tape for the border, but now you've mentioned the Calero paints, I'm like, ooh, maybe a gold border around this would look nice and just pick up the gold here. Look quite pretty. Oh, no worries, Azra. Yeah, it worked really well. I must say that that is by far, as of yet, my favourite gold metallic gel pen. Oh, thank you so much for joining, May. It was lovely to see you, sweetheart. Love you millions. Take care. Bye. Yeah, I thought that looked quite cool. Yeah. we should try that. Do a gold border around it. They look quite pretty. Okay, then use like this beigey colour. Just run that over the colours. What do we think? A bit too dark, maybe? Oh, perfect, Minnie. I'm so glad you managed to get it done, sweetheart. Oh, that's awesome. I'll keep an eye out for it tonight, Han. Oh, thank you, Joyce. I appreciate that so much. That's the effect I'm trying to get with this page. So that would just be like, oh, so amazing if I can pull it off. I'm just thinking I might even like get out my Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils and do the clouds that way. A minute. I've really been loving my pencils recently. I'm trying to sort of, build my my experience with using pencils, and also build my confidence as well. So it's been taking me longer to get things done, but I have been so enjoying the process of working with pencils. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Hi, Miss Sweet. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, it's great to see you. How are you doing, my lovely? Oh, Minnie, honestly, sweetheart, do not stress about it. Don't stress about that, Han. At the end of the day, people watch you because they like you. You know, they watch you because it's you and they like you, and you're a wonderful, wonderful person. So don't ever apologise for being you. If people have a problem with it, then I just think, you know what? They don't have to sit and watch. They can turn off and watch someone else. You know? Honestly, sweetheart, you keep being yourself. Because we love you the way you are. You're awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Azra. I will do. I will do. It's their bedtime, so it was their bedtime 10 minutes ago, so they should be coming in to say goodnight in a bit. But I will definitely pass it on. Thank you so much. Caden's much better. Oh, bless his heart, he was poorly last week with a tummy bug, and this was another thing we had an issue with the school about. It was a Tuesday. It was the same day Emmy had. Caden came out of school and he did not look good, and he was really upset. I have to collect the kids separately. So like Caden goes in 10 minutes before Emmy and he comes out 10 minutes before her. We have to get them from their separate playgrounds and stuff. But anyway, it's a whole thing. Anyway, so we got Caden first. So this was before we knew Emmy had the accident with her head. And yeah, he wasn't looking good and he was really upset. And I was like, are you all right? And he was like, no, I've been really poorly. And I'm like, what do you mean you've been poorly? And he said, I've had a really poorly tummy in school. And I said, what, tummy ache? And he said, no, I've had an upset tummy. And I'm like, well, did you tell your teacher that you've got a poorly tummy? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, what did he say? And he said, he told me to wait until end of school. And I'm like, really? So you've been made to sit in school with a poorly tummy, and a class full of other kids. And yeah, so I wasn't happy about that. And bless him, he was crying on the way home because he needed to go to the bathroom. And he was sore and just, yeah, bless him. So he was home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday last week because this went on for like a good 2.5 days. And then they have to be 48 hours clear before they can go back. So yeah, that was a whole thing. So I was annoyed about that. And then when Emmy came out with her fluorescent sticker saying I bumped my head, I was just like, wow, school is not doing good, not in my books at the minute. So I was not a happy mama last week. How are we doing for time? Okay. So yeah, the school just wasn't in my good books last week at all. As far as I'm concerned, with Emmy, bumping her head, they should have called me about that, and they should not have allowed him to stay in school. They should have contacted us to go and collect him. Because you think now, because they kept him in school, and it was in the morning, he said to his teacher, I've had to go to the toilet a few times, I've got an upset tummy. And his teacher was like, you have to wait till home time. So they kept him in school for, an extra, 5 hours, 4 hours, with a classroom full of other children. So what's not to say that now, if there's a tummy bug, because they've kept Caden in there longer, that other children, are going to be poorly too. I was just like, oh, seriously. Okay, and I'm shading this a lot more than I had planned to do. Hi Thomas, welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh, honestly, Minnie, I'll be honest with you, sweetheart. Their school don't have the best Ofsted report at all. It really doesn't. I mean, when we moved to the area 4 years ago, a bit over 4 years ago, and I was doing my research, the Ofsted report for the school, for the primary school, was shocking. It was shocking, but it's the closest school to where we are. And the thing is, even though the Ofsted report was crap, the kids have all really liked it there, But when it came to like secondary school for Tegan, the closest school, like the closest secondary school to us, their Ofsted report is not good. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a bit more kind of, particular when it comes to secondary schools. So that's why Tegan, the school that she goes to, is kind of like the other side of the city. So it's a good 20-minute bus journey to school. So she gets the school bus every day. So, but the kids love it. They love their primary school, but I'm just really not happy with them at the minute, with the way that they've handled things. And the icing on the cake was when I got a letter from the school today about Caden's attendance. You know, from now on, for any future absence, we're going to need proof of what they like you to do. You know, the doctors don't see them for that, because with anything like that, the same as when you're an adult, you kind of just have to let it run its course, but make sure you keep your fluid intake up to replace the fluids that your body's losing. And the same applies for children. So it's like, well, look, you know, unless you want a picture, what more would you like? So yeah, that letter just kind of got disregarded and I put it in the bin. So I was just like, whatever, you know, whatever. Oh, bless you, Thomas. Yeah, I was off social media for a few weeks because I didn't have a phone, so it's been it's been crazy, but it's nice to be back streaming. Yeah, honestly, Joyce, mind you, I wouldn't have slapped a bump dead sticker on him. I was just so disappointed. Because it's like, well, hang on, if it was their kids, you know, would they make them stay in school all day? If the kid comes to you crying, saying, oh, you know, keep having to go to the toilet, I've got a really poorly tummy, you know, it's just really annoying. Disney. New Disney book? Oh, that's amazing, Thomas. I'm really happy for you. Oh, bless you. I hope you enjoy it, Han. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. It's really lovely and lots of fun. Honestly, Ghislaine, it really is. Because it's, you know, of course, you know, you don't want your children to be off school, you know, for it to affect their education and stuff, but you don't want your kids in school if they're poorly or they've had an accident. I was just so frustrated. You know, it's not certainly not my favourite school for the kids, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, is that the Vitro 2 one, Thomas, where I was doing the Officer Judy Hopps from Zootropolis? Mind you, saying that, any Disney book, and I'm just like, woohoo, love it. Absolutely love it. I need to do a Happy Mail video. I did mention in my live stream the other night, I received some the new like the mellow tones of the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallics, and I received those from the beautiful Lisa, and I've thanked her for them. But then I received in the post the other day a Stickles thistle, absolutely gorgeous, and there was no note, so I don't know who to thank for that. And I also had the Disney steampunk colouring book. The postman came and he brought me distress glitter dusts and a crystal stickles. And again, this I remember having these on my wish list, because I'm really getting into like my embellishing and sparkles and stuff. I mean, I love sparkles anyway, but you know what I mean, like adding things like this to my collection. But yeah, there was no note for that either, so I don't know who to thank. So I'm just going to film a separate like happy mail and like a little mini haul video. I mean, the stuff I've purchased is nothing really exciting. There was like some post-it notes, some page flags, an eraser, let me think, an eraser, some really inexpensive washi tape. This is one of the rolls from the ones from Poundland. You get 6 for like £1. See what you mean? A roll. But you know, they're cute. They're cute and they're sparkly. They're sparkly. So I got a like a bright colours set, and then I got a set of like muted autumnal colours. Are really, really gorgeous. And then in the wax, I got a colouring book for £3, but I'm kind of debating whether to put it back for Little Miss for Christmas. Exactly, Minnie. That's what you would think, isn't it? The thing is, Thomas, he wasn't poorly like before he went to school. He was feeling fine. But it was whilst he was in school that he became poorly, so the school should have contacted me, you know? So, yeah, I was not a happy mama. Can you guys see where I am on the page? I know I'm so sorry about the lighting. Yeah, wherever I point this lamp, it's just going to be a pain, I think. Oh, I can't, yeah, I just can't win with the light. I'm so sorry. We need to get this room situation sorted soon. But the thing is as well is that, you know, we're not just moving rooms, we're kind of planning on decorating them as we go as well. So yeah. Certainly keep us busy. But Aaron's said that you know, I could even decorate like the little area that will be mine in the bedroom. That will be like my, you know, YouTube and work area. I can decorate that different to the rest of the bedroom if I want. Seen some really, really cute wallpaper, but I don't know. I know I don't want anything like bright and bold and in your face. I just want something really soft and calming and feminine, and just very much like a little sanctuary, you know, little colouring sanctuary, wax sanctuary. Ah, right, okay, Thomas. I didn't realise that, but even still, I don't agree with them keeping them in school with a poorly tummy, whether they have a temperature or not. You know, he wasn't running a fever, but you know, I just think, you know, I just don't think it's right that if a kid is, you know, has sickness or diarrhea or anything like that, then okay, so here's this whale. I think he's looking cute. How's everyone doing for time? Because I might just wrap this up in a minute, I think. Exactly, Joyce. Exactly. And the thing is, like, that's kind of what I wanted for the channel, which is kind of why I named it Kate's Colouring Haven, is because I just wanted it to be a really quiet and calm and relaxing safe space, not just for me but for the people coming to the channel as well. All right, darling. 2 seconds, my lovelies. Hang on, 2 seconds. All right, buddy. Oh, love you lots. Sweet dreams. Night night. Have you brushed your teeth?
Yeah.
You've brushed them?
Yeah.
Good boy. Sorry, I'm just pulling the curtains over. Yeah, like I said, that was kind of where the name of the channel come from as well. I just, you know, so it's really important for me that when, you know, when we move and we're in the other bedroom, that I do make my work area, you know, a sanctuary. Does it look like this has gone really dark on your screen? Or is it just me? It looks like this has gone quite dark. Oh. Okay. You give your teeth a good brush.
Okay.
Alright. I love you. Thank you, Puppet. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams, Mummy.
I love you.
I love you.
Oh, Emmy.
Yeah.
Azra.
Yeah.
Azra in the live stream earlier. She told me to send her love to you and Caden and Tegan.
Oh, not me then.
Alright, Puppet. She said the kiddos.
Not Daddy, is he saying?
Typical.
Oh, no worries, Amber. Yeah, I agree, Minnie. I mean, you know, each child is different. I get it, you know. Yeah, I know, Joyce. Did you hear him? Oh, not me then. What am I? Chopped liver? Hi, Nick. Welcome. Welcome back.
Jumping in the bath.
Okay, sweetheart. Love you.
Love you. I want to eat one of those slices in the fridge. Do you want yours picking up? Yeah.
Please. Yeah, that's all right.
After.
I'm going to be done in a minute.
I'll bring it up after.
Okay. Thank you, darling.
Coffee.
I don't mind making the drinks in a minute if you want.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't mind.
That'd be lovely.
Pardon?
That'd be lovely.
Okay. Oh, bless you, Michelle. Oh.
I heard that.
Who was that?
Eddie.
You little stinker. I think everybody heard that. Oh, thank you so. Oh, he's gone down to the bath now, Thomas. He's gone down to run himself a bath. But I'll tell him you said hi when he's done. Okay, so I think we're probably going to leave it here for tonight, to be honest. Because this has been like 2 hours. So yeah, we'll probably leave it here. I'm just thinking while the kids are settling now and Aaron is having a bath. I have a video that I have been tagged in. Oh, who tagged me? It was Michaela Renee who came up with the tag. I can't think who tagged me. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch my look through my video history, but I know it was created by Michaela Renee. I think it's the this or that tag part 2, if I remember rightly. So I'll go and figure that out, do that, and then the lovely Nick and Tina will be streaming in just under an hour. So I'm excited. So thank you all, everyone, so much for joining. I really appreciate your company. So here is what the page is looking like. So it's getting there. It's getting there, slowly but surely. So thank you all so much. If by any chance anyone in the stream is the person or people who have purchased Happy Mail for me that didn't have a note, if you could email and let me know, or if the person who sent Happy Mail is watching this back, if you could send me an email or message me on Instagram just so that I can thank you personally, then I would really appreciate it. It would just be so nice to be able to thank the person or people who were so thoughtful and thought of me and sent me a gift of Happy Mail. So thank you all so much for joining.